Hey everybody, we're at Fontana in the next gen, A fixed, 40 lap race, starting 19th on the 9 car. Did not qualify well, really wasn't trying too awful hard. I didn't think that this many guys would qualify, but I can run 3s. I'm nowhere near a 1. Yeah, if I would have not biffed 3 and 4 on my good lap, I would have been at a 3 something, but that's alright. This is the second time I've tried this. I ran it a couple hours ago and got run over under caution, unfortunately, and then yeah, just got caught up in a couple other things and had no speed left in the car, and it happened right away, so I'm really not even sure how this is supposed to drive. So we're gonna try it. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much have put myself right in the middle of where the wreck is probably gonna come from. These things are doing the snap loose in the corner that I'm sure you've probably become familiar with in A fixed. I'm not sure if, I don't know, because I have a real bad push coming out of turn 4 that I have to really, really try hard to avoid. So I'm not sure if the fixed set got tightened up a whole bunch to try and avoid the snap loose or what, but just a lot of things I got to try and be mindful of. The draft seems to be pretty important, so I don't know, that's why I wasn't all that worried about qualifying, but apparently I should have been more focused on it. I don't know, we'll see. Just gonna try and put myself in good positions and not do anything stupid. I don't want to be the one that spins, so if I can just have a good clean like top 12 or top 15, I'd honestly be okay with that. I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of fun. I don't think this isn't really my cup of tea, but we're trying it. Those seams down there, I think, are part of what's causing the car to be so upset if you hit them wrong. Actually, if you watch there's that tight, just ungodly tight right there on the bottom. I just posted an ARCA video at Nashville. If you watch that, I talked about how I just bought Nashville. I actually just bought Fontana in the same group this afternoon, so this is only my second race ever here. Got a wreck. Can I avoid it? Oh boy. That took out a lot of cars, it looked like. I guess it's a good thing I didn't run my high 3, because I probably would have been right in the middle of that. Just knew 1 or 2 of those was coming here early. Of all the things that happened to me in the last race I tried, I did not spin it, so hopefully we can keep that going. Yeah, it's just, if I ever get by myself, I think I want to be kind of right along this seam in 1 and 2, but then I need to be up more like up here in 3 and 4. That's the only way I've figured out how to drive it without getting just horribly tight. Kind of like in the middle of the corner. And then that when you pick up that push, it stays all the way through the exit, and if you're not careful, you can end up knocking the wall down out of 4. So this is a pretty good field. It's got to be right around 5,000. On the 9 car, my race earlier was like, it ended up being like a 4,800 strength of field. I was the 10, so I guess it might be a little under 5,000, but obviously I don't even have any thought of winning or anything, or even really a top 5. I just want to kind of get a feel for how these actually are driving, and then if I can come away with a top, like I said, top 12, top 15, that'll work for me. Honestly, it wasn't even the plan to run these. I just got to thinking I was gonna hop in this and just out of curiosity kind of test it and see what it feels like ahead of the race in real life this weekend, and I realized I didn't even have Fontana. So went ahead and bought it and a couple other things, so figured I might as well get my money's worth and run a race or two. So in the first race, the wake of the draft was pretty extreme. I mean, you could lose the draft and be quite a bit slower, it seemed like. And you know, we're not on long runs here. Our longest run in the last race was probably like 18 or 20 laps. So I'm not sure how good of an indicator it is, but I'm kind of hoping that the draft really isn't a thing in real life, but I don't know. Because by myself, I'm doing about, if I run the top of 3 and 4, I can be at about 190 or 191 entering turn 1. In the draft, it seems like you're like 5 to 8 mile an hour faster probably. So, and I say in the draft, but you can be right behind a car and just one car and get going pretty good. And I guess that's no different from how it used to be too, but just don't want it to be like a pack race. But nobody asked me, so let's see if we can get some green flag laps and get a feel for it a little bit better. Just don't want to put myself or anybody else in bad positions. I don't know what the heck it is about checking up and running over people under caution, because I just about did it. A couple guys behind me did the same thing, and like I said, I just got clobbered in the last race under caution, so not sure what's up today. But
get ready.
I'm just getting absolutely demolished on these restarts. I am just horrible at that. I think I'm clear up. I'm gonna go ahead and get up here. Dive by the 16. I don't know how. I was reading the back of his car. So in the last race, guys were driving it in quite a bit harder than me, and on the inside, like diving it in hard. And I guess I'm just not sure how they were able to do that the whole run. I was saving tires way hard, after I got run over. And I guess even before, there was like 5 laps that we ran before I got hit. But, so I'm not sure if we're gonna run long enough for tires to be a thing or not. If they all just want to self-spin one at a time and I can pick them off one at a time, I'd be perfectly okay with that. Got the one car coming to our inside. He didn't qualify. He's going to be fast.
Stay high. All clear, all clear.
197 down there, it looked like.
Got one inside.
Not going to fight this.
All clear, all clear.
See if I can learn anything. Just want to keep this thing in one piece and maybe have something for the last couple of restarts that we were going to have. This down here is where it just gets ungodly tight. We got another wreck.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up.
And we're still wrecking.
Left on 30.
Whew.
Get in position.
So I tagged with 28, but I think we're okay. Probably gonna stay out unless... Nah, there's no way these guys pit. I think I'll probably stay out. I don't think I hit him hard enough to do any damage. Just tapped him and kind of got sideways.
Heads up, 28 car.
Good old Waldo Walden. I was following him in the last race. Pretty cool name there, buddy.
The road is now open.
Hopefully a bunch of these guys get taken out and we can just like kind of cruise. Holy cow, yeah, we already got a bunch of guys wrecked. 27 left. I don't think that one took out very many, and I don't think they really hit anything that hard. I don't know, we'll see. Gonna be flirting with the top 10 here, position wise right now. Not sure if the one car ended up damaged or if he just went for a spin. Oh, I guess we're still 14th. Yeah, but I was starting to say right before that wreck happened, I entered low into 3, and I don't know how those guys are getting through there without either absolutely burning up the right front or, I guess I don't know how they're doing it if they're not killing the right front. So I'm just gonna try and be a lane higher in 3 and 4. I have had it start to snap on me entering. I don't remember if it was entering 1 or entering 3, but I jumped out of it real quick and kind of tugged the wheel left at the same time and almost got myself in trouble. I think that was in the race, the last race, so just kind of gotta be on your toes everywhere. I don't know, it just feels like you can't really lean on it and put more wheel in it and kind of like drive off the right front because it just slides the right front, and then you're probably going to end up having it come around on you if you have that much wheel in it off the corner. So, and then that doesn't even account for the seams all over this place that can have an effect too. So not sure why I'm on the oh, I'm 13th. Okay. I think that's the dude that won one of the Firecracker 400s up there in the chat. Not sure. Not sure I've ever raced with him. Is he 11? Okay. So like I said, it's not going to be a winning race here, but hopefully I can make something happen. This is at least a little bit entertaining. It's quite a bit easier to restart from the outside, in my opinion. You can see better, and then you also just like to be able to open the wheel up and run the outside on the restart. It seems like usually the self-spinning happens on the bottom of 1 and 2. So I'm not sure if it's got anything to do with fresh tires. I think it might, but it's certainly capable of happening at any time, and I'm slow again on the jump. Thankfully the guys behind me were even worse. I've been keeping it in 4th here through 1 and 2. I'm underdriving it a little bit here, but just trying to tiptoe through. The guy on the outside of me was doing the same thing. I thought he was going to clear me for sure. We just grabbed 5th, I think, at the same exact time. Okay, so down here is where I'm just going to push up real bad if I'm not careful. I just stayed out of the gas forever. If I can sneak up behind him, that's what I'm going to do. I think we might need to actually kind of get in a line here, otherwise, like I said, we might actually lose those guys. Clear myself up here. Alright, let's see if we can run these guys down. I should be in 12th. I'm just going to wait on the gas forever here. Still got to push. Yeah, I don't have what these guys have figured out in 3 and 4. Wrecking behind. A couple guys hit hard there, it looked like. Not sure if we're going to pit this time. Didn't even think about it, but it does seem like I shouldn't have any front end damage, so that's good. I really had forgotten to even pay attention, but I think we're good there. I wouldn't think we'd be pitting, but I'm usually wrong when it comes to these things. Okay, I gotta pay attention here. That's gonna put us on the inside again. We can't have run more than 3 or 4 green flag laps, I don't think. Hopefully I still got a decent amount of guys behind me. Honestly, the worst part about that is I'm thinking the guys that pit are going to assume that they're way quicker, so they're probably going to make some aggressive moves trying to fly back up through the field. That's honestly what would make me the most nervous, I think. I said last time I'd like to be on the outside, but that restart there went pretty well for me. Not sure if that was a fluke or if the bottom's actually pretty good. I don't know. Just glad this is already going better than last race was. I'll knock on wood here, but it started pretty horribly pretty soon in the last one, so. So the guys up front that are all actually good at this, not sure if they're going to be like playing drafting games to try and win it, or I don't know, if we have a long run they'll be driving the car racing like normal. I'm not sure if they can get, since they all obviously know what they're doing up here. I don't know if you can get separated or what. Hopefully we have a run long enough to find out. So only one guy that was ahead of me came down in pit. Didn't pay attention to what his number was, but hopefully that means there's not a bunch of guys flying all the way up through here. And I didn't check either to see how many cars are left in the lead lap, if I can do that quick. Okay.
Get ready.
Need to get a better jump than last time. Still not great, but again, the row behind us. It's been me in the 28 twice in a row. The row behind us was even worse, so that works. Drove it in just a beat deeper than the 28 did. Whoever's behind me is flying. 3 wide. That's what I don't have the stones to do, is drive it in that hard. Especially under 2 guys. Somebody else is flying behind me. Haven't used much brake. I did there. Didn't want to come up into the 28. Right here's where I gotta be careful it doesn't snap on me. Gotta get back to being single file here. 28 and I are just dead even. Okay, I'm gonna roll out of it forever. I've had it snap on me on that seam too, right there. I wanted the 28 to let me go right there. But instead I'm gonna get that side draft drug back. Comes a 31. Just need to get back being single file where I can use the whole track, and I feel like I got decent speed. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately I had to fall to 14th or whatever, but see if I can get in a rhythm now. I think I just need to maybe make my apex later. That should help with the tight. Yeah, that felt pretty good there. Okay, so the 28's actually got damage. Hopefully that's not the only reason I was able to pass him. Yeah, everybody's driving it in a hell of a lot deeper than I am. Well, and then he almost pushed up into me. Uh-oh. Leaders are wrecking. For a second I thought I hammered on it too hard there in the center of 1 and 2, but ended up being okay. I would assume we're gonna pit now.
The 13 car.
I know this is probably the same for everybody, but my dang I rating, and especially my safety rating, is just hurting so bad from Daytona week still. A 12th or 15th or whatever, and 0 incidents would probably
Pizza 13 car.
not be the worst thing in the world.
Pit road is now open.
So if I were gutsy here, I'd put 2 tires on it, but I'm not going to. I don't deserve to be up there anyway. What I don't want to do is speed. Take a look at the tires, but I couldn't have done more than 2 or 3% of wear. I mean,
Alright, that's it, go.
I know we haven't had any green flag laps hardly, but I feel like I've taken it pretty easy on the tires too.
B1 pool, you only have one set of cars remaining. Line up single file. Heads up and
Yeah, 97, 98 on the right side. I guess I have no idea what these things would drive like on 2 tires. I don't know if you'd be able to tell the difference with that little wear on it, on the tires or not, but yeah, I'm just not a risk taker like that. Especially when I don't know what I'm doing in the first place.
heads up and car.
Alright, here's where I gotta be careful.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
On the inside again.
Inside row. Heads up 29 car. Alright, man. Like it back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. Alright, man. Like it back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
So the two cars been in that 10th or 12th spot for the last handful of restarts. I imagine he's, let's see, I don't recognize the name, but being a 2 car in this good a field, I imagine he knows what he's doing. So I don't know if they are just kind of drafting and hanging out up there or what. If I was any good, I'd get up there and see for myself, but right now I'm just trying to keep all 4 corners on it, not ruin anybody's day. If we keep having, I know I said I wasn't really even planning on running this until the last minute, but if we keep having this good of fields in A fixed, I might actually end up running this more. I really have never run A fixed ever since I did not have iRacing before, or the 550 package and all that, so I didn't have any desire to run the Gen 6 cars with the huge spoiler and no power, so I really have not run A fixed other than Daytona and Talladega, like, at all. So I pretty much like short tracks, and especially the ARCA series. I just like how the cars drive, and I like how, honestly, I like how there's no cautions. Can kind of just, because the restarts is what kills me. I usually either go backwards or get wrecked every time I try one of these, so I don't know. I need to branch out more, so some more though, so here we are. See how bad I can screw this up. Gonna be have 16 to go here.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Late start that time. Thing is, I feel like I actually got a better jump that time, but the guys behind me did too, so. So I think I gotta be a little bit careful here on fresh tires. There it is. Yeah, this is just a mess. This is even more of a wreck fest than the last one. There's no way we've run 10 green flag laps here. That's the other reason I usually don't do these. It seems like you're pacing a lot, and all your race is just hinges on the restarts. So, just not my thing. So with my big group purchase today, I got Nashville, Fontana, and then I actually got the late model and the super late model. I've never driven them, so might try some of that. I didn't realize the late model series was caution free, so that kind of interests me a little bit. I'm not sure if they'll have enough power, if they'll feel fast enough, you know, if you can just, because I'm not sure if with 375 horsepower or whatever it said, if you can just hammer on it out of the corner. I don't really want it to feel like a street stock. I'm not sure. I'm curious to try it. So you might see some of those races coming up. And then I also got sprint car finally. So I've never run a sprint car either.
Let that one car by. He had position when the yellow flag came out.
So about how many cars we got left now? Wow. Okay, only 21 on the lead lap. Yeah, that's even worse than last time. I think we ended up with like 25. Alright. I like to have a high floor. If I can only fall to 21st, I'm okay with that. Well, not okay with that, but that makes things easier. So we're going to be on the outside this time for the first time. We'll see how that goes. I've actually been getting pretty comfortable with rolling the bottom of 1 and 2. It's not been bad. So hopefully I can find the same rhythm on the second. I don't know if I'll be in the second groove, I guess, but on the outside.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. It's a 29 car.
Big checkup. Oh man, the 28 car got wrecked, huh? Been side by side with him for half of the green flag lap sweep run today. Alright, so gonna have 12 to go here. I'm sure we're not done wrecking. At least be on the outside here if I do get a horrible jump. Should be able to get back the momentum out of 1 and 2, even if I lose a spot or two. I have no idea how much speed I'd have if I actually had to race somebody at the end here.
Get ready.
I felt pretty decent about actually passing the 28 fair and square, but not sure if that's because of his damage or what.
Green flag, green flag.
There we got a good jump. I'm gonna be clear all around here going into 1. '20 sailed it off on the outside behind me. I'm pushing pretty bad, but I think it's gonna work. Got a little bit loose there on the very exit. Got 1 wreck in. Guy's slow in front of me. Got the 1 who's a lap down diving it in behind me. I'm sliding the right front really bad. A pretty good corner there. I probably should go to the inside, but not going to. Try not to run over these guys. I'm sure I won't because I'm not driving it in deep enough. Feeling pretty good right here. Kind of wish this was like the last lap. Let's see if we can actually do some racing here. Got a little bit loose when I tried the brakes out there, and now I'm pushing bad. Man, I had to lift another time. Yeah, that turn 4 safer barrier on the exit right there comes up quick. All of a sudden I'm in 7th. Got the 1 car taking us 3 wide on the outside. Don't know if the 10 knows. That was a good job by everybody there. Not sure what's happening. Oh, there's a wreck on our outside. Can't believe there's not a caution. What in the world? How is there not a caution? It'd be really nice if the 1 would make himself scarce here. Got guys driving in on my outside. Man, I'm just being a chicken about driving it in deep, but just want to stay alive. Big check up on the outside line there. I'm going to be super slow out of 3 and 4. Oh, the thing wanted to come around there on exit. I got the 4 pinned behind the lapped car. We are racing really hard right here. I just want to get single file and finish 7th. Need to be really careful when I'm running the bottom down there of those seams. Again, I don't want to be down here, but I put myself down there anyway. I think we had to been really close to the left rear of the 1 right there. And again, man, if we just get single file, we get away. Oh, the 29 was going to dive it in there in the middle. Didn't even realize he was coming. That's my bad. Almost pushed up into the 1 on entry right there. The 29's better than me. He deserves to be by me. Man, I just wish we could have got single file before a couple of guys behind caught us, but that's alright. We're at least getting to do some racing. I'm super tight again in 4. Man, the 1, I know he's fast and he's really good, but dang, man. Big checkup down the straightaway. Just want this thing to go caution free at this point. My right front's hurting. The leaders actually look like they have been able to pull away, a couple of them. Do not want a green-white checker. That would be about the worst case scenario right now. Actually feel like I know what I'm doing this time. That's a plus. Last race just was awful. But I'm thinking now that I was so slow because of the damage on the car, so I feel quite a bit better. Although, if this run was going to be any longer, I would be paying for it with the right front. Had a huge run there, but I just don't want to go backwards trying to pass somebody on the inside. Even though I might be better than this 10 car. I'm tight. I'm super tight. Wow. I'm gonna get hung on the inside. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do that. Seven coming behind us. He's really fast. I don't feel bad about pulling up in front of the 1 being a lap down. Oh boy. That was almost a stack up there. I probably need to quit taking that run to the inside. Oh, maybe not. Coming to 3 to go. This has been pretty fun. Oh wow, I just had to absolutely jam on the brakes. I should have known that was coming. We were flying down in there. That time was the time I shouldn't have taken the run. Waiting on it forever. Now I gotta be careful it doesn't snap out of 4. Two to go. It'd be nice if I could get that spot back. I think I deserve to be 7th after all this, but it's alright. Pretty tight there on entry, but figured it out in the center. Gotta make it to the white here. Come on, boys. Checking out pretty hard going into 3 again. Oh, he was, wow, I didn't realize 29 was under the 10 there. It's a good thing I didn't try and force that. Alright, let's see if I can hang on to this. Flying down the front stretch. This is about the highest I've been in 1 and 2. Gonna have a good run. Nowhere to go with it though. Oh boy. Oh, I really don't want to get wrecked. Keep it clean, keep it clean. I'll back out and finish 8th if I have to. Oh man, I shouldn't have looked left there. I was gonna have a huge run. That's alright. Okay. Well, that ended up being pretty dang fun. Huh. Well, all the crap talking I was doing at the beginning of this race about how I didn't have any fun doing this and how they weren't any fun to drive. I guess if you have a green flag run, they can be pretty dang fun. Man, I think I could have snuck away a sixth, at least a sixth there if I wouldn't have freaking looked left in the middle of the corner. Not sure why I did that, because then I freaked myself out and had to lift. But man, that was fun. Let's watch just that last lap. So I guess the leader did not end up getting away from us. That was some really good racing with us back here. Everybody was good about keeping it clean and taking care of each other. Not sure that I would have had anywhere to go with my... Yeah, see, I looked left and turned the wheel right there. Yeah, I don't know if I would have had anywhere to go with it anyway, but... that was fun. I feel like we were 3 wide. And we were 3 wide a bunch of times. Probably nothing. Not sure if there's really any one big moment that we need to go back and check on, but oh, that was pretty tight right there. So you are actually having to drive them. I mean, it's not like the 550 flat foot and you don't have to think about it. I mean, you are driving them, so that's good. Let's check out the wrecks. Seven car. Just gonna brush the wall. Got some blinking going on. 12. That is so easy to do. Out of turn 4. Oh boy. So what happened there? 21 was a couple guys blinking up there. Oh man. That's just, man, that sucks for the 12. So if that's truly what that was, that wasn't really a self-spin or anything. Yeah, that was the first. We'll go back and... that was the one I had to sneak through. More wrecking under caution this time? Yeah, maybe not. 20 car. Oh, yep, he picked up that push in 3 and 4. Just right about in the wrong spot. Oh man, what's going on here? That wasn't cool, dude. Okay, so he must have been the one that pitted in front of me that one caution. Alright, let's watch that again. So the one car is trying to come back after getting wrecked. Yeah, kind of just runs into 32 and starts a big accident there. Yeah. I think I saw that one in my mirror. 5 running up on the 19. It's the bump draft. These are the leaders up here. Oh. 13 just pushed up out of 2. Able to save it though. I'm not sure if we've seen the one that happened right on my outside yet. Oh, the 22 picked up, or he didn't pick up that push. He it snapped on him. See, okay, so I haven't had it do it on the outside like that. But, yep, that's what it looks like. Okay, so that was right in front of me, huh? Yeah, okay. Still wrecking. Seven car was way too fast to be where he was at the end, so okay, so I'm not sure if that slowed him down enough, but that was another wreck there. Okay, so that's what happened to the 2 car. Just ran up on him and had nowhere to go. I'm guessing he had something for him at the end if that wouldn't have happened. 23 pushed up out of 2. I did not have the problem on getting tight out of 2. I felt really pretty good about 1 and 2 all the way around. And here's our battle coming down to the end. Okay. 7 got into 23. 18 and 26. Some pushing going on. Are they 18 and 26 in the lead? I'm not sure. This was just super fun at the end there. Alright, that's it. 26 got the win. Good job. It's another one of those situations where even the 26 car is somebody really good, so not necessarily a surprise, but good win to him. That ended up being a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.